You spend months, maybe years, working on your technology. You pour in a huge amount of time, brainpower, and effort. Eventually, you get something to work. Now you want to bring your innovation to the world through commercialization. But where to start? I'm Paul from NBIF, and this video is part of the Going Places series on commercializing applied research. Today, I am going to share some insights on the importance of developing a value proposition for your innovation as a key tool to help guide your commercialization effort. A value proposition is simply this: a statement of why your ideal customer would choose to use your innovation instead of a competing technology. The key word here is why. What is it about your innovation that offers value to customers, and why is this compelling enough for them to buy it and use it? Simple enough, right? Let's dig a bit deeper. The first thing to remember about your value proposition is that it requires you to consider the value of an innovation from the perspective of the customer. Let's think a little bit about your potential customer. Are they individuals, consumers buying for themselves? Or are they businesses purchasing to support their organizations? What are the primary wants and needs of your hypothetical customer? How are the needs of these customers currently being met? Once you've thought about your potential customers, you can now ask why they would use your innovation to meet their wants and needs. If you can answer these questions, you are well on your way to understanding the perspective of your customers. The second big part of a value proposition is understanding how your innovation can meet these needs. The two big questions to ask about your innovation are: what benefits are offered by your technology? What are the costs of using it? For your innovation to be successful as a commercial product or service, the benefits must outweigh the cost to the customer. A third point to consider is that your value proposition is not written in stone. Instead, you should think of your value proposition as a working hypothesis for turning your invention into a business. How do you go about validating your value proposition? By talking to the potential customers you have identified. What do you do if these potential customers shoot down your value proposition? At that point, it's time to take their feedback and revisit the assumptions you have made about your customers and the potential value of your technology. This information will be critical to revising your value proposition and helping determine next steps in commercialization. Creating a stronger value proposition is an iterative process. You should be continually validating and refining your value proposition based on the input and needs of potential customers. This information is critical in forging a path to market. There are lots of resources across New Brunswick available to help you get started with creating a value proposition. Connect with us. We'd love to talk about your innovation and how we can help take your ideas further.